Flag is raised and almost set to go here for this, the Join Racing TV Grade 2 chase over 2 miles and 3 furlongs, and they head away towards the first of the 11 fences they're going to jump. They're going to race up towards the top bend, bringing them into the straight, but not jump what would have been fence number 1, so they make their way down the hill before they meet an obstacle. Envoi Allen is prominent with, as expected, Fairy Hill Run right up there with the early pace. Back in third is Cocoa Beach, a break opening up to Vado Forte, who's racing back in 4, who in turn is already clear of Echoes of Family, and You Know Me Too Well brings up the rear. So down the hill they go, making their way on towards the 2 fences to bring them up to past the stands, and it's Envoi Allen who leads. Fairy Hill Run is on the inside. Over the near side is Cocoa Beach, and the trio have opened up a clear lead to Vado Forte as they come to the first of the 11 in all they'll jump. It's Envoi Allen over, Cocoa Beach the near side. Fairy Hill Run is racing in third, and they're clear from Vado Forte, Echoes of Family, and last of all is You Know Me Too Well. Fence 2, Cocoa Beach and Envoi Allen between them, landing over that one. Fairy Hill Run jumps at third, Vado Forte 4, good way clear of Echoes of Family, and last of all remains You Know Me Too Well. So they come up to past the stands, a circuit ahead of the 9 to jump, and it is Envoi Allen who's begun his season successfully here at Down Royal, both of the last 2 seasons. He'll be hoping to get back to winning ways here. Rachael Blackmore aboard, being followed by the Thyestes winner, Cocoa Beach. Jack Kennedy takes the mount. Back in third is Fairy Hill Run, winner of 3 of her last 4 starts. She's racing up towards the outside, got low there, mount of Danny Mullins. Vado Forte and Dennis O'Regan is next, taking over from Davy Russell, who's been stood down for the day. They're clear from Echoes of Family and Jordan Gainford, and last of all is You Know Me Too Well, the mount of Dara O'Keefe, as they've all happily cleared the ditch. Making their way towards the third one, bringing them away from the stands, Envoi Allen leads Cocoa Beach, being followed back in third by Fairy Hill Run. Couple of lengths break back behind these to Vado Forte, who's closed the gap now to the leading trio a little as they land out over the next, and now they'll begin to race into the turn that's going to take them along the back straight towards fences 6 through 9, and it's Envoi Allen who leads Cocoa Beach by just under a length, 3 or 4 lengths back to the third running Fairy Hill Run. This one's being followed by Vado Forte. Next up behind these goes Echoes of Family, and they remain clear from You Know Me Too Well as they go to the first fence along the back straight. Envoi Allen with Cocoa Beach never too far away as they land over that one. Fairy Hill Run is third, then Vado Forte. They're being followed towards the outside by Echoes of Family, and a long break back to You Know Me Too Well. So they continue along the back straight now, making their way on towards fence number 7. Envoi Allen on the inside of Cocoa Beach, who's well within a half length now. Back in third is Fairy Hill Run. Vado Forte, winner at Limerick last time, sits 4. This one's being chased by the grey Echoes of Family, who's been third and second on last 2 outings, and they remain clear from You Know Me Too Well. They're about to rise now on their way towards fence number 7, and Envoi Allen towards the near side, far side, is Cocoa Beach. Fairy Hill Run back in third, 4th Vado Forte, break then to the grey Echoes of Family, and they're clear from the back marker You Know Me Too Well. They race now to go behind the clubhouse and on towards fences 8 and 9. A plane in a ditch with Envoi Allen, who's had company in the form of Cocoa Beach for much of the journey. They take it together. Fairy Hill Run towards the outside of Vado Forte, and back behind these is Echoes of Family. The final ditch coming up. This is 3 from home, but still a long way from home as Envoi Allen jumps in front of Cocoa Beach. Back in third is Vado Forte, who's just trying to go in pursuit of this leading pair. Fairy Hill Run has come under pressure. Echoes of Family is next as the race now on the rise to bring them towards the top bend. That'll bring them on down towards the second last, and still continuing behind is You Know Me Too Well, but it's Envoi Allen and Rachael Blackmore on the inside of Cocoa Beach and Jack Kennedy. They're clear by still 3 or 4 lengths or more, opening up now to Vado Forte and Dennis O'Regan, who in turn is in front of Fairy Hill Run, has been taken on by Echoes of Family and remain clear from You Know Me Too Well. They race round the top bend now and begin to descend. They have 2 to jump and still a run before they get to the second last, and Envoi Allen is just beginning to turn it on a little in front. Cocoa Beach has come under pressure. Back in third is Vado Forte, and this one's being followed by Echoes of Family, but Envoi Allen is lengthening down the hill at Down Royal as he's done for the last 2 seasons, and makes his way towards the second last. The Thyestes winner, Cocoa Beach, has no answer at this point. They're clear from Vado Forte, and they in turn are clear from the remainder, crossing the road and heading now towards the second last. It's Envoi Allen with a clear lead to Cocoa Beach, who's tiring now. Echoes of Family staying on to challenge, as is Fairy Hill Run, but a good jump at the second last by Envoi Allen. From in second, Echoes Echoes of Family, then Fairy Hill Run, coming down now towards the 11th and final fence in the Join Racing TV Chase, and Envoi Allen pops it well and clear, and it's a familiar sight, and it is indeed a very welcome sight to see Envoi Allen winning at Down Royal, back to winning ways for his 12th success. Rachael Blackmore aboard, Henry de Bromhead trains in the colours of Cheveley Park. The Join Racing TV Chase goes the way of Envoi Allen, who's back at the winner's enclosure. Back in second is going to go to Echoes of Family. Third would be Fairy Hill Run. Cocoa Beach dropped out to 4, and they were followed in by Vado Forte, and the final one to finish will be You Know Me Too Well.